The Gift of Puro. A tale of filial piety. Cell was a stone tomb, airless and cold, smelling of damp earth and finality. Cimon, once a robust man of the Roman fields, was now a skeleton draped in failing skin, his beard a wild, white tangle. The decree had been absolute and merciless, death by starvation. Day after day, he lay in the gloom, his despair a physical weight crushing the breath from his chest. He awaited the quiet end, wishing only that it would come quickly. His daughter, Puro, was his only visitor, permitted to enter under the watchful, cynical eye of the jailer. Her visits were brief, a silent acknowledgement of their shared sorrow. Puro had recently given birth, and the sight of her vitality, the soft curve of her breast beneath her simple tunic, was a painful contrast to his decay. One evening, after the guard had secured the heavy iron door and settled into his post, Puro began her desperate task. She knelt by her father, her heart a frantic drumbeat against her ribs. She pulled aside the rough linen of her dress, exposing her full breast, heavy with milk. Cimon, confused and weak, could only watch, his eyes dim with hunger and disbelief. Puro urged him gently, silently, until the instinct of survival overcame the shame and confusion of his old mind. With trembling hands, the old man took hold and drew deeply, drinking the warm, life-giving milk intended for his grandchild. This became their secret ritual. For weeks, Cimon lived, baffling the guards who had expected him to perish swiftly. He grew stronger, his eyes regaining a fragile light. But one day, the chief jailer, suspicious of the anomaly, peered through a crack in the door and witnessed this astonishing scene: the daughter feeding her father, transferring her life source directly to him. The guard burst in, but instead of anger, there was a profound silence. The sight was not an act of illicit betrayal, but an act of sacred, staggering love. It was the purest form of human devotion. The news traveled quickly through the city's highest offices. So moved were the magistrates by this monumental display of piety, this Roman charity, that they immediately ordered Cimon's release. Puro's sacrifice did more than save a single life. It became a timeless testament to the unbreakable bond between parent and child, proving that even in the darkest of prisons, love and selflessness can provide the sustenance for survival.